in the days of the 70s and 80s, and I'm aging myself, but I'm gladly aging myself. In the 70s and 80s, it was incredibly popular to build very stringent management training programs. I vividly remember major institutions of what we refer to as the Fortune 1 creating enormous opportunities to grow talent, Those days have ceased to exist because of the exorbitant expense associated with it. My contention is, as you look at workforce planning and workforce management over the next decade, we're going to have to revisit a lot of those things that gave our supply chain a leg up. We're going to have to invest in people who have the desire and passion and the baseline skill sets to be able to learn what they're going to need to learn to be able to equip themselves in positions within the corporate giants. And I think corporate giants know that. Yesterday's commentary was pretty interesting to me when we were talking about the fact that there are certain organizations out there building second life opportunities for 10 to 13-year-olds because that's the time of life that they decide or potentially decide what they're going to do as a professional. I think that's outstanding and it's a tremendous initiative, but guess what? From my perspective as a practitioner, we're late to the game. I also remember that there were days gone by, and not too recent days in the last decade, where there was an enormous amount of conversation about adopt a school and to infuse your brand as a corporate giant into high schools and so on and so forth. And unfortunately, a lot of that became rhetorical as opposed to applicable. And I think we need to start thinking about revisiting those things. Now, those are all supply chain issues that can be fixed if, in fact, we choose to do so. But they're expensive. So as a practitioner, I have to justify my expense against an ROI.